Hi Libra, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your February 16th to the 29th, 2020 reading for you. Now, if this reading resonates, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive right in now, Libra, and see what this time period has to offer you. This is an angel and spirit guide message, of course, and it is going to go into the things to look out for, be warned of, and also the things to look forward to during this time. So I'm going to start with your spirit and animal guide card, your spirit animal guide card, so your spirit animals for this time. There we go, that's how to say it. And if any of these cards speak to you, they're all located in the description box below. So let's see here. Angel and spirit guide message for Libra, February 16th to the 29th, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message to Libra, February 16th to the 29th, 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. This one right here. Oh, and that one that's coming with it. The porcupine spirit. I like that. And the swan spirit. And now your chakra cards. Angel and spirit guide message for Libra, February 16th to the 29th. Angel and spirit guide message for Libra, February 16th to the 29th, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Libra, February 16th to the 29th, 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly. This one right here. Play. And the heart chakra coming through. Oh, I love that. Ooh, and this one, which just stuck to my hand. And personal power. Oh. Okay. And now for your tarot. Angel and spirit guide message for Libra, February 16th to the 29th. Angel and spirit guide message for Libra, February 16th to the 29th, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Libra, February 16th to the 29th, 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Show me clearly. Fantastic. At the center of everything, we have the Queen of Pentacles. That's wonderful. Now, this is an earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. This is also prosperity. Then you have the Nine of Swords, okay, doubts and fears coming up. The Hierophant, strong Taurus presence within this reading. Then we have the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands, okay. The Tower, big changes. Leo energy right here, a time frame of July 23rd to August 22nd. And then you have the Lover's card, which is a Gemini energy, May 21st to June 20th. The Star card, Aquarius energy, January 20th to February 18th. The Devil card, which is a Capricorn energy, December 22nd to January 19th. And the Justice card, which is you. I was like, I knew you were going to be coming through because it's like all the air signs are coming out. They are. And that's really lovely. All right. So let's talk about the porcupine, there we go, spirit for a moment. It says, time for beginner mind. Now, the grammar of this card always got me. So, because it's like time for beginner mind, time for a beginner's mind. You know, what does this mean? And it's actually a Buddhist thing where it is time to look at things as a beginner, from a beginner's mind, And so as you're looking at things, it's coming to things with fresh eyes, with fresh insights, with, you know, how you really want to move forward. Not how you want to move forward. It's kind of like taking your ego out of the equation, especially if this is something you've been working towards for a really long time. And it's setting it aside for a moment, or it's setting feelings aside for a moment and being honest with yourself. It can also be getting an outside opinion on something where you know that person will be honest. They won't just say, oh, I love it because you did it. You know, it's, oh, okay, let's really have a conversation, because communication is going to be key to you, because you have all three in the major arcana, all three air signs shining through. You have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius right here. And of course, you yourself are shining through, and you're going through a tower time. You're going through a time of tremendous change coming into play, which is not bad at all. I know people sit there and they're like, oh my gosh, the Tower, but it is that change is moving you forward, and it is that you are looking at things differently now than you ever have before. Then you move into the Swan Spirit, which says time for a deep dive. So it's time for a deep dive. It's time to go deeper into what you want. It's time to embrace the beauty of things, but also embracing the grays of things. Everybody wants things to be black and white page, black print, for it to be really straightforward. But here with the diving deeper, it's knowing that there are going to be greater mysteries revealed. It is knowing that you're going to go deeper into the truth of what you want and into the place that you want to be. And as you do so, a healing and a cleansing of the heart chakra would be highly beneficial, but also a listening to that heart chakra, listening to what your heart wants, listening to what your soul really is really calling for during this time. Play. What makes you happy? Look at it. Does it make you smile? And maybe having a thing with yourself during this time where I'm going to do things that make me smile. Or if it doesn't make me smile, it's not going to be a priority. Yes, at work, at school, at home, you have to do things that you don't want to do. But making time and making priority for what makes your heart sing, what makes you happy, what makes you feel more connected with yourself, and why you're on this earthly plane is going to be something that's highly beneficial to you during this time. Also, a focusing on your heart chakra, because you are an emotional being. Everybody is an emotional being, but for you, Libra, emotions are highly important. Love is highly important. So taking time within this time frame for love, for play, for joy to come in, it's going to be so therapeutic. It's going to be so beautiful for you. This is also, Spirit is saying self-indulgence. It's going to be good during this time. Not excess, of course, but taking care of yourself, making time for yourself. Personal power is going to be leading you forward. Now, this is the solar plexus chakra. This is located slightly above your navel. So here, this is personal power and inner strength and courage and freedom and self-expression and self-esteem and willpower. And all these are coming forward. And you are seizing your personal power. You are seizing what you desire, what you want, and the place that you really want to be within your life. And you're holding on to your truth so much more now than ever before. And it's not saying, oh, okay, to keep the justice, to keep the peace, I'm going to sacrifice myself. It's saying, no, I know what I want. I know where I want to be. I know how I need to move forward. And in order to get that, I'm just going to move back my camera. There we go. In order to get that, I am embracing the power that divinity has given me, the power of my heart's truth, and the fact that the God's head lives within me. Because remember, in Hinduism, they say that Brahma gave the God's head, put the God's head within man, because that is the one place that man would never look for it. So now you're turning inward, and you're finding that bit of divinity. You're finding that you're part of the cosmos. You're finding that stardust runs through your veins. And at the heart of everything right here is prosperity. Now, it also can be, you have a strong Taurus influence, but you also have a strong Capricorn influence. Again, time frame December 22nd to January 19th. With the Queen of Pentacles, prosperity, success, wanting to be more behind the scenes during this time. And I'm really seeing that behind the scenes is going to be much more prosperous for you during this time. Yes, you can take center stage if you need to, because you do have the Leo energy here. So there is that sense of being able to be in front of people. But you are also going to feel so much more comfortable behind the scenes, focusing on what you need, focusing on your prosperity, what you value as much as money. And then you're going to find yourself breaking free of what society wants you to do, breaking free of chains from the past. Addictions are also going to be something that can kind of rear their ugly head, or you see yourself moving into prosperity from addictions. So this doesn't just mean drugs and alcohol, food, sex, shopping, things like that. It can be addiction of people pleasing. It can be the addiction of, self-doubt, whatever it is that you're addicted to. And you'll know it because it'll kind of make you angry if you look at it, too much, or if you say, oh, I'm addicted to this, and you're going to go, oh, no, I'm not. And you can have that conversation with yourself. So here, there is the sense of personal power moving you forward. There is the sense of not feeling trapped anymore. And that's going to be a really big thing. And that's also going to be a key where if you're doing something and it really makes you feel trapped, it really makes you feel small, it really makes you feel doubting of yourself and the way that you want to move forward, maybe, you look at why you're doing it a little bit more closely, or why does it make you feel that way? Because during this time, doing things that make you smile, even if they're simply responsibilities, but if you're sitting there and saying, wow, this is for my family, and I, yes, have people who rely on me who, maybe I don't want that all the time, but I have people who care about me, and that's exquisite, or I'm doing it for somebody I love. I'm doing it for the career that I want to keep on progressing in. Things like that. That's really going to help move you forward. And as you do so, you're going to see here with the 7, no, not the 7, goodness, it's the 6 of Swords. There we go. You're going to see yourself moving forward. I really do see a bit of trickery around things. And that's why I kept on seeing the 7 of Swords, where it's like you're moving forward, you're moving towards what you want, but beware that you might have people tell you what you want to hear instead of what you need to hear. Or you might have people who are really out for themselves, so they're going to try and get you to do things that will really benefit them, not you. All right? So just be mindful of this during this time. It can be from an Aquarius energy, but I actually see this Aquarius energy being very healing around you. Again, time frame, January 20th to February 18th. It can be, since this is from the 16th to the 29th, it can be something that you're coming out from. You've started, the first few days, yeah, 2, 3 days of this time period, you're like, oh, okay, you're not really where you want to be. You're not moving forward exactly the way that you desire, okay? There's something that's holding you back, and it's going to be a little bit of trickery. It's going to be a little bit of, gathering up your information and having to move forward because you don't like where you're standing. You don't like how things are developing, and this then moves you towards the star. This moves you towards really getting what you need instead of what you want. This is your soul's wish being answered, being heard, and this is yourself seeing what you truly desire and what you truly want within your life. There's a sense of, okay, so in Welsh, there is a name, Branwen, Bronwyn, depends on, the stories that you read or how you see it, which one came first, but it means white-breasted. And that's what I keep on thinking at when I look at her, because she does have, white breasts showing. And that name literally means pure of heart. White-breasted meant pure of heart. So there is a purity to the heart of things as you are moving forward, as you're going after what you want, and as you embrace what you truly desire and where you truly want to be within your life. You're going to see that things are changing. It's not going to be so, this has to be this, has to be this. It's not going to be so regimented. During this time, if you are a person who really likes routine, then don't throw your routine away, of course, but know that things being regimented, being very, very strict during this time, it's not going to work as well for you as you would like it to. So just be mindful of that. That's going to be actually very beneficial to know. Because right here, look at this. You have almost all court cards with prosperity right here at the heart. So there is just a sense of tremendous power, of tremendous understanding. And then we have the Tower card right here. So the Tower is talking about tremendous change. Now, a tower time gets people scared, right? We sit there and we look at it and it's like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Is everything going to fall apart? Am I going to be okay? And how I see the tower is, sometimes the tower can be really, really painful. And sometimes it's not painful at all. It's just us looking at things, looking at our truths, looking at how we want to move forward, looking at where we want to be. And it's divinity shaking us up. It's like that mama bird pushing the baby bird out of the nest. So you're going to be finding that you're pushed out of your comfort zone. You're pushed towards doing something that maybe you have to take baby steps. Spirit just said, look at this. So for me, this is terrifying. Doing these videos was absolutely terrifying. I had to build up the courage when I first started. I cried before. I thought I was going to throw up. And just showing my hands was terrifying enough for me. Just having my voice was terrifying enough. I can't even imagine the people who have their face and everything like that. It's just so terrifying. So here, it can be pushing out of your comfort zone, but you have to, kind of take it in steps. So that can very well be the truth here too, where you're taking things in steps. And you might find that what was truly terrifying to you is becoming less terrifying. So you can start moving closer and closer to a bigger goal. Now, that is not saying that I will be showing my face, but it is saying here that, you're moving towards something that you had once thought impossible. And it's because divinity is pushing you, and it's pushing you towards what you truly need, not what you want. So you might find that, that people knowing your face, is too much, and that's what everybody wants to be, instantly recognizable, right? But here, it's going to be something where, again, you're going to be more comfortable behind the scenes, and you're moving towards your prosperity, and you're going to see yourself really embracing that. And you might have to be compromising. You might say, okay, I can get this far, and this is as much as I can do, because the tower time is really, again, getting you out of your comfort zone, but it's also letting you see what you truly want, what you truly need, because you do face chaos during this time. It can be internal, it can be external, it can be both, but you have yourself right here, and I love that she's so well dressed. She's so beautifully put together, and she's looking at this tower, and it's like, that's not me anymore. That's not me. So here, she's dressed like a lady. I mean, she really is. She's just dressed exquisitely. And the amount of money and time and effort that goes into that outfit is just extraordinary. And that's what I'm seeing here with you. The amount of power that is around you. Because this is exquisite. And so as you look at what has fallen, as you look at what you are moving past, you're going to be looking at things and being like, well, that's just not me anymore. And even if you are handling a tower time, this is going to be you handling it with such difficulty and such grace. Not difficulty, with such grace and such dignity that even if it is truly difficult for you, nobody else is going to really know, which could get you annoyed because you'll be like, hello, could you please help me out? Or can you please understand that I'm handling a lot? But again, because you're handling it with such dignity and grace, people aren't going to understand. It's going to move you towards a place of strength. Now, a Leo energy, here, most definitely, July 23rd to August 22nd is the time frame. This is the strength of self. This is strength through kindness. This is also being able to do what seemed impossible. Because here you have a fine lady with a lion, or a food dragon, I believe this is a lion. So here you're going to see that what you had once thought, you couldn't possibly achieve. You are achieving, you are succeeding in, and you are moving forward towards your grace and towards your glory. You're going to, the saying, you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar, is going to be very true, even though it's not actually true because flies are attracted to rotting things. So you're just going to find that you get what you want from life, more from being kind and being genuine. And your inner strength is not going to be brute force strength. It's going to be kindness. It's going to be kindness. It's going to be understanding. It's going to be listening. And then we have here the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is feeling as if you have to protect yourself, feeling as if you have to have other people see that you're heading in the right direction, you know what you're doing. And the fact of the matter is, who cares? And I know who cares sounds harsh, but seriously, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. And you do not need to care what everybody else is thinking, because you have such strength and such power to you that everybody else will have their opinions. They just will. They will have their opinions. They will think they know what you're supposed to be doing, and they'll be wrong. They'll be wrong. And you don't have to sit there and defend yourself against them by actively giving your energy to them because you're fighting this battle. Stand your ground. Know your truth. Know your power. You do. All right? And keep on moving forward. Don't give them kind of the satisfaction, because they want that satisfaction. They want that satisfaction of telling you what to do. They want that satisfaction of seemingly being better than. Let them have it. Let them think that they know everything. Keep on moving forward, because you're going to have the last laugh. You really are, because you are breaking chains of the past. You are moving forward towards what you truly want, and justice, beauty, but the essence of yourself is shining through. And as you do so, there's love right here. Love, joy, prosperity, success, a Gemini energy, time frame, May 22nd to June 20th. You are embracing what you love. You are having the angels bless you. You are moving forward in love and beauty and dignity. You are understanding deeper truths about yourself. And there's also a sense here of, it doesn't have to be a romantic love. It can be just meeting somebody and you think, wow, we really hit it off. Or you have somebody in your life and you're like, this is my person. This is my rock. This is the person that I lean on. This is the person that I care about. This is my person. And it doesn't have to be romantic at all. This could be your best friend. This could be, a person within your family. This is the person that is your touchstone. And as you're moving forward here, you are also having a balance of the masculine and feminine energy inside of you. You're having a balance of what you want, what you need, the way that you truly want to move forward, and what you are expecting of yourself. There is a beauty coming in. There's a harmony coming in. And there's a sense of, Spirit is saying, great glory coming towards you as you embrace your heart. And with the Lovers card, you're also embracing having fun within your life. Joy and laughter. The repeat of the number 6 right here is talking about that nurturing, beautiful energy. And as you embrace this nurturing, beautiful energy, you see that you overcome things that you thought, oh my gosh, this is going to define me forever. Or, oh my gosh, I'm never going to be able to move forward. During this time, you're going to see a lot of resolutions start to come. You start to solve problems. You start to see more truthfully what you desire, the way that you need to move forward. The Hierophant energy is the time frame of April 20th to May 20th, yeah. And I like it how the Taurus time frame comes before the Gemini time frame. So it can very well be that the time frame of Taurus and Gemini is very important to you, very important with moving forward in what you love, of standing your ground and knowing your truth and knowing what it is that you desire as your soul's wish comes. This is also being authentic to yourself. This is keeping your traditions. This is knowing where you stand. And as you do so, your soul's wish is being granted. And you see that the doubts, the fears, the negativity, it's just not that important anymore. It's just not that important to... It's not the doubts, the fears, and the negativity isn't important. What I'm seeing is, I see that as society. I see that as society saying, oh, buy this, you'll be able to, do this. Buy this, you'll be happy. Buy this, you'll do more. Buy this, buy this, buy this. Be this, be this, be this. Just change who you are completely. Get a new face. You'll be so much happier. No, you'll just be a lot more in debt or have a lot less money in your bank account. So here, it is knowing your truth of what you desire, knowing what you want, and not falling into addictions, okay, during this time. Or, it can also be not falling prey to anxiety, doubts, fears, apprehensions. Your subconscious message for this whole entire time, I love it, is the Sun card. Happiness, joy, success, power, beauty. Also discipline. Connecting with what you truly want from life and dedicating yourself to it. Will people be jealous? Yes, they will. Everybody is always jealous when people are happy, because they think, oh my gosh, you've just taken away my happiness, or now there's not enough happiness left in the world. Happiness is abundant. It's being able to find it that's hard. Okay? So blessings and beauty. And then you have here communication. Communication is going to be paramount to you, absolutely key during this time, because you have all 3 of the air sign energies. Air sign energy, all about communication, all about words, all about the nuances of things. So you might find that and that could be the warning, the warning of anxiety here. You might find that you're really hyper intense when it comes to reading people's faces, the meaning behind their words, looking for deeper truths, deeper meanings, going deeper. Spirit is saying here, stop it. Stop it, because you'll drive yourself, up and down the Mississippi. You'll drive yourself crazy. And so here, know that through communication and through this sense of intuitively understanding and accepting that intuitive understanding, you are going to be moving yourself forward. A healing and cleansing of your throat chakra, highly beneficial to air signs, highly beneficial. It just helps us move forward. I mean, I myself am an air sign, and it really does. It helps you move forward. It helps you sit there and say, okay, words, which are my life, and that's how air signs are. Words are your life. Emotions are your life. The connection with people is your life. Here, it's going to be so important to have that cleanse. It's also going to be so important to be that listener that you need to be to yourself. To others, yes, but to yourself, listening to your heart, to your soul, what you truly want and where you truly need to be. Your subconscious spirit animal message is the raven. It is the crow. And this says co-create with spirit. You're co-creating with spirit. You're going to find that spirit is absolutely intertwined with your life during this time, helping you, guiding you, leading you forward, helping you see things more clearly and understanding deeper truths. And as you're co-creating with spirit, you are being empowered and emboldened. Yeah. So don't be afraid at all to know that your personal power comes from this co-creation. It comes from a sense of knowing that there is, greater truth and a deeper truth leading you and guiding you forward. All right, Libra, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you, and I love you all. Bye.